Alright, so I'm sure everyone's been hearing the wave of jazz drill with artists like Nemzzz popping off. And of course you've got people like Knucks who's been doing this thing for a while too. And I think the beats are hard, man. It's refreshing to hear when you're used to making a lot of dark stuff. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to make them from scratch. But what I want to know from you guys is, what style of drill do you like the most? Is it the old school dark piano drill? Was it orchestral drill, sample drill, melodic, afro drill, or something else? Just let me know in the comments. And yo, if you like these tutorials and you feel like you get some value from them, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because right now there's still over 50% of my regular viewers who aren't even subscribed to the channel. So yeah, just don't be shy, man. Subscribe to the channel and let's get straight into it. Alright, so to start with, I usually just like to pick a piano, build a melody, and then switch up the instrument. So we'll just start with this grand piano, and then we're going to build out some chords. So to get a jazzy vibe, there's a couple different things I've learned. One thing is to use sevenths, and what I mean by that is, if you take this chord for example, it's just a C major chord because we're going up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3. So then all we need to do is just skip another note in the scale. It's called a seventh because it's 7 notes in the scale up. Like the root position is 1, that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you add the 7th on top, and you get a nice R&B or jazzy feel. And then another trick is to not be afraid to go out of the scale. So we could just pick another note, like we could start from B, let's build a simple chord. So we'd have a B minor chord, but maybe we bring this one up. Could bring this down an octave too. Let's build on that. Like, that sounds pretty cool. I like that as well. Then we could go up to the root note, E. Same thing, just build out some chords. I like that. That sounds sick too. So yeah, let's expand this. Could also make some cuts too. Just get another note in. See, that one works. From here we could just randomize it, and then I always like to manually move some notes out just to get even more of a human touch. So this bit can take a bit of time, but I manually change some of the velocity as well. So like that, we'll copy it. Make another cut. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Might turn the whole thing down actually, just so it's played a bit softer. I think it has to be a Rhodes, you know. Just makes it sound so smooth. I really like the sound of this preset as well, so I'm thinking I could just layer them. Yeah, and that worked. Just the exact same MIDI, but it's not clashing too much. And then I think we need something in a higher octave, so maybe a pad. Let's go to my new analog lab bank. Some real nice pads in here. Ooh, this Inner Mood preset. This could be the one. Or this one as well. Yeah, this string pad might be the one. It's a bit more subtle. Alright, so I've got the 3 layers. I'm going to process them in a bit, but I want to find some vocals too. Ooh. This one sounds perfect. This is hard. So usually when I find vocals, you just need to click there, fit to tempo, type in a BPM, and then the vocal BPM is 149. That's going to sync up with the project BPM of 146. I wonder what it sounds like sped up. What about up an octave as well? Oh, that sounds kind of sick actually. I'm going to grab another one too, just so there's a bit of variation, but I'll just process it the same way. But we could add something like Vocal Bender or Alter Boy, and then we could try just pitching down the formant a bit. Filter it too. Let's pitch it back down, and then just bring the formant up. Yeah, that might be the one. Let's get some delay on there as well. Gonna take it, make it unique, and then reverse this one. We'll just take that M1. We'll swap them around, so it's like this. Yeah, I think that flows better. Alright, and then I just want it sounding a bit more vintage, so I'm taking everything, I'm going to route them to an empty insert. Could add something like Origin. Yeah, I think that sounds cool. Alright, what I'm also going to do though, just to add some bounce, is I'm going to add kickstart, but we'll bring down the mix. That sounds hard. Try to pitch it up. I find that when I'm using things like Rhodes and a lot of electric pianos, there's a big build up in the low mids. And that tends to clash with an 808, so I like to duck those a bit. And then I just bring the sub down a bit too. We've still got that space for the 808 now. Alright, cool, and we might even be able to leave the melody like that, so let's get some drums in for now. We'll grab a hi-hat, we'll grab a clap too. I don't want to go too crazy, but I still want the bounce to be right. We could get a couple lighter rolls as well. That was hard. So yeah, I do this with a lot of my hat or counter snare patterns, but I usually pick up the energy at the end. Okay, and then for these jazz drill beats, most of the time we hear is spins. So I'll grab one from my Trap Lords drum kit. I'm just gonna bring that out and about, and then we'll boost it a bit too. So yeah, nothing too complex with the bounce too. And then I think just to match the vibe of the melody, we could just add a bit of reverb to the clap as well. But we'll bring the mix right down. But I think we could grab an effects fill, something like this, so we'll lock into the tempo straight away. Grab a riser too. Perfect. And then yeah, I really don't want to go overboard with this one, but I'm going to add just a short fill. Let's try this. I think that fill maybe. Yeah, just a simple one. Alright, so I think this whole section's ready. And for these type of beats, you don't really need to add anything else, but just for the sake of the video and because I feel like doing it, I'm going to add a B section where I bring in more of a drill 808 and a different pattern. And also, I'm just going to make this first 808 a bit simpler. Of course, we'll go to the Dojo drum kit. And I'm not really sure which one to add, but we'll try a couple. It might have to be the Testers one, you know, just faded out a bit. It's one of my new favorites. Could just make a little slide there. I think it's just two there at the end. Yeah, and then just a couple switch ups. Okay, and then I think because we swapped the 808 and the kick, we might as well just swap that hat for a counter snare as well. And like I said, this section isn't even needed, man. Like, rappers would be fine just spitting over that part with the spins, but I just like to switch things up. And then with the counter snare, I'm just going to carry these on a bit. Alright, cool. So we've got our 2 sections now. We just need to do a quick arrangement. So I think we'll definitely start with that Rhodes. We could copy all the effects, but maybe we just start with the vocals. Just set the vibe like straight away. We'll bring the hats in as well. And then I think for the drop, save that pad. We might not even need it either. Yeah, I might leave that pad out completely, you know. I think it takes up too much space. So when it gets to this part, we can just bring the vocals in. Keep a couple though. Just for the first one. I think we've got to have my signature sound in this one though. Right, then I might take the vocals out when this other part comes in. Yeah, still don't think it needs the pad, you know. Right, and then I think what we do is just take this section. And then from here, I'm just going to take the whole thing and copy it. But I think this time around, we'll keep all the vocals. Alright, let's have a listen from the beginning. I think this vibe's sick.
Cactus.
Bounce is mad. Drilly Section coming up. Just feel like it keeps the beat interesting. Yeah, just coming back to the bridge. So if you want to see more videos just like this one, then click up here. Make sure you check out the Planet Drill bundle too.